Hello, great people. Thank you and welcome to this great channel. It has all been talking about Peter Obi, last week after UK immigration issues. Peter Obi admits he can make mistakes, but not knowingly break laws. Obi, while speaking in Asaba Delta State on Tuesday, noted that he had always lived his life in the most law-abiding manner possible, but as humans, he said, we make mistakes. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, in what appears to be a reaction to his recent questioning by immigration officers in London, United Kingdom, he stated that he will not knowingly break any law. Based on this, Obi, while speaking in Asaba Delta State on Tuesday, noted that he had always lived his life in the most law-abiding manner possible, but as humans, he said, we make mistakes. He meanwhile added that he will never knowingly break any law. This makes and comes about 2 weeks after SAR reporters reported that Obi's former aide, Chinyere Stella Okunna, revealed how and the former Anambra governor was recently delayed and questioned for hours over a case of duplicate identity by some immigration officials in London. Okunna, meanwhile, who worked with Obi as Commissioner for Information, Commissioner for Economic Planning and Coordinating Commissioner for Development Partners, had said Obi, who lived honorably in the UK, narrated the ordeal to her in private and expressed pain about the ordeal and others, which was allegedly meant to haunt and chase him out of Nigeria. Meanwhile, Daniel Biwa, spokesperson for the presidential campaign organization of Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, later claimed in a post on his Twitter page handle that the British government apologized to Obi over the incident. The Labour Party presidential candidate council later debunked the rumor that the British government or any of its agencies apologized to Obi over his detention and harassment at the Heathrow Airport by some British immigration officials in April 7th. My fellow country people, the party's campaign spokesperson Darren Onifede in a statement also said he was questioned for a long time, and it was very strange for a man who lived for over a decade in that country, since Obi's face was already an international frame, especially for Nigerians, Africans, and African home, of course, and in diaspora who are likely to be obedient. The people quickly raised their voices, wondering why he was being delayed. According to Anifede, the detention and the questioning of Obi for a duplication offense suggests that someone must have been impersonating him in London. Alright, my fellow country people, it has been that Onifede said since the impersonator is still at large, the scenario is unimaginable, as Obi could be implicated in a series of forbidden acts and even be framed in a manner that would be a huge embarrassment to him, his family and party, the Obedient Movement, and indeed Nigeria, where he currently and indisputably remains the consciousness and of the people. Alright, it also has been that he appointed out that the impersonator could commit an offense and also all kind of worthy crimes and other dubious act, and it could be recorded in Obi's name. The Labour Party presidential candidate, meanwhile, on Tuesday, encouraged Nigerians to remain calm and steadfast in their journey to reclaim what he described as their stolen mandate, noting that he would never give up on the journey until victory was achieved. Obi, during the International and the National Executive Council meeting of the Labour Party, explained that he never expected the journey to achieving a new Nigeria to be an easy one. If, he said, they come at us through land, air and sea, we will respond to them through land, air and sea, but we will remain law abiding and will never give up on the nation. We, he continued to say, that are on the right path and we will remain committed to the cause, Obi said. My fellow country people, it has been that the millions of Nigerians who voted for Peter Obi did not just cast their vote, but they invested their hope in Obi. They deserve justice, of course they do. So we must definitely stay we must always and definitely must stay the courts and beyond remaining and regaining our mandate. I'm committed to lifting people out of poverty. Obi also continued to say that he remained committed to transforming Nigeria, starting from the north to every part of the nation. These are words coming right from the desk of Obi. He further revealed that there may be more mood signature on him from those who are against the emergence of the new Nigeria, but maintained that he would never be denied or be deterred by the obstacle along the way to victory. Obi also further said, as his word reading this, I have always lived my life in the most law-abiding manner possible. Sometimes, as humans, we make mistakes, but I will, he said, never knowingly break any law. I am therefore not afraid of the lies and propaganda against my person. They are part of the journey to a new Nigeria. These are part of the words coming right from the desk of Peter Obi, the Labour presidential candidate, of course, great leader, and the upcoming president of Nigeria. And we are all optimistic that the new Nigeria will come to pass. All hands, Obi said, must be on deck, for we are to calm down, and he is there to reclaim the mandate. I have always lived my life in most law-abiding manner possible. As humans, we make mistakes, but he will not knowingly break laws. This got my attention. All right, my fellow Nigerians, without wasting much of your time, let me have your take on this. As week after UK immigration issues, Peter Obi admits he can make mistakes, but not knowingly break laws. Is that your take? Well, let me have your take right in the comment section. Obi, while speaking in Asaba, Delta State on Tuesday, made this known to us. And information getting to us right now has been that Obi has been, they have apologized to Obi based on what we have gathered so far. Well, let me have your take right in the comment section. Please remember to share, subscribe, support us so that you can be getting more updates. Thank you and God bless.